Jill Giles, a graphic designer. Jill owned Giles Design from 1983 to 2011, and sometime in that time I did a story and interviewed her back in the yes. Now principal and creative director of her new company, Giles Parscale Inc., a design and web marketing firm. Her approach is holistic, encompassing a project's look, message, market presence, and even the environment where it takes place. Her award-winning design projects dominate the hot spots around San Antonio. You've probably seen them, including a number of restaurants, museums, galleries, and retail establishments. Please welcome Jill Giles.
Jill Giles. That's good, Randy. I wanted to talk about, well, first of all, I wanted to mention that I own a design firm, and with that means that I work with a lot of people. So you're as good as your team. There are a lot of people that have worked with me through the years, and I have a group of people who work on my projects. So with that, and also I'm mainly talking about, we're very proliferate, so I wanted to compartmentalize what I'm talking about, and primarily the first 9 slides, anyway, I'll be talking about environmental graphics, and I'll be talking about the things that you walk by on a daily basis. Hold on. There we go. This is the sign that's at the beginning of Pearl. It's on Pearl Parkway, and it's as you enter. And a lot of the environmental graphics that we work on, we use, or we try to use, the bones of the existing sign that's there. This was a sign that we basically rebuilt. Oh, 20 seconds is fast. This is going to go really quickly. This is another environmental graphic. This is the can that was on top of the recycling building. It previously was a can. It wasn't this attractive. But what we did is we wrapped it. We have tight, oh, goodness. I'm just going to talk. The recycling can is something that I wanted to be iconic. When I first moved to San Antonio, it was a can. There was a sign that was for Buttercrust Bakery. And I was fascinated by it. It had little loaves that would go around and around and around, and it had stories attached to it. People in my office would go, oh, I remember when I was a kid, I used to get my dad to drive by there 5 times just to see how many loaves were in the bread. So that was a big influence. I wanted to do something iconic. I wanted certain things to be iconic, and most of these are at Pearl. And I wanted them to have a distinct brand and a distinct look and something that would flow all together. So these are signs that are about materials. They're signs that are about sculpture and about things that can endure. This one is right down the street. It's about old little top-out signs that I saw in Mexico that had little hats on them and little things that were dangling and things that would be memorable and hopefully touch people's lives on a daily basis. Add a little color. This is right outside for El Sonio. Sort of the height of environmental graphics and using what's available for solicitation, essentially. What we have next is, okay, now the 20 seconds is dragging. El Sonio's entry sign. These were all done in metal and embossed. They were all done by local fabricators and local installers, and most of the people we try to use are all craftspeople that are around San Antonio. This is a sign that will be going up shortly. It's a huge scaffold sign that will be facing 281. The back of it will be on the Pan American Freeway. It's galvanized, it's metal, it's a reversed channel letter with neon inside. This is an installation that's right out here. I thought I would point it out. It's right there. It's made of built beer filters, LED lighting, and it's on 1 RPM motors. So if you stand underneath it, it kind of calms you down. It has a really zen-like feeling. And this is Chris Hill's project. The Esquire Tavern. What we did is we did the logo and created the brand, but we wanted people to think that logo existed forever. Most people think that's the original logo. It looks nothing like the original logo, but it has the feel of it. The font, the style, it was all of those fonts and styles were vernacular to the era that during Prohibition that the Esquire opened. We worked on the interior with Chris. We worked on the environmental graphics, the collateral. What we do best is do brand and brand extensions. We try to create an experience from the second that you walk into a place that feels authentic and it's real and it's about things that existed there previously and it's about things that hopefully will happen in the future. We're passing some things around, I think. This is the external graphics. This is environmental graphics on the outside. Big and boozy cocktails and various other things. Chris wanted to let everybody know there's free drinks at the Esquire after tonight. I'm lying. If anybody knows Chris, you'll know that's a big fat lie. This is the graphics from the inside looking out. What we wanted to do was create more of an art piece, and we wanted to create an interesting thing where you could be getting bites of information in small amounts of time. And we also wanted to create a screen and sort of a little visual play. These are pieces that are part of the entire brand extension, advertising, cards, and so forth. And it's all about this play on metallic inks, on matte paper stock, which gives a real burnished down look, and it has sort of an authentic feel to it. It has a crafted feel to it. You can feel the paper. This is the homepage on the website. I encourage everyone to go there. We just won a huge CA award with that, which is an award in our industry. And then we have pieces here from 1221, a crossing company project, apartments on Broadway that I'm really happy to be a part of because it's really helping the environment and the way Broadway looks. Finally, that building. So we're working on the environmental graphics on this project as well, big scaffold sign. We're using a lot of real simple materials like metal being punched. And, on these projects, there's always the big concern of budget. So, you want to do something that stays within the budget, but still is interesting. And, this is, I think, one of the last slides. Marfelicious, this is a project that we're working on. I stuck this in there because I just love it. I love how it looks. I love how decadent it is. If anybody knows Marfa, you realize the word Marfa is about Marfa. It's that slab face. Oh, thank you. Bye.